Hey everybody, this is day 5 of World Race Training Camp, and I was just coming to tell you some crazy things that happened today, okay? And just to warn you, this is some of the stuff that I didn't grow up seeing, okay? And I'm not used to, but the Lord just totally spoke and even confirmed some things that I'd been praying about through other people today. And what you would call this would be prophecy in some ways. In every way. But earlier today, after we had a session where we did some team building things and played some games to see how we interacted with people, a guy came up to me, a guy that's not even on a team, former World Race, he works for the World Race staff. He comes up to me and he says, can I talk to you? And I said, sure. So I shake his hand. His name's William. And he begins to talk to me and tells me that yesterday he was praying for 3 specific people that God would show him and give him a word for that he could really pour into over this race. And he said I was one of them. And he said God was really telling him that I was a unifier. And he was just encouraging me in that and saying, don't wait until you're on the race. Don't wait until you've left your country to begin to encourage fully and pull the guys aside and pull the women aside and to encourage them. And he said, because there's something about you that just unifies the whole body, and people will follow you, and you just bring a certain light that is just unlike anything else. And he said, you're a unifier. And that's what God told me to tell you. And he told me a lot of other things too, but just having to deal with that, and that was crazy. And just a few minutes ago, one of my buddies just came up to me, and a certain circumstance happened, and he was praying earlier, and he said that he had a vision. He said it was very, very vague, but he said that he was out in the middle of the desert, and he saw nothing, but all of a sudden I showed up, and I had this dead African kid in my hands, and I was carrying him, and I believe he said that I was crying, and I began I laid him down, and I just began to dance and sing praises over him, and just to pray healing over this kid, and just thank God for the kid. And this mama showed up, and the mom was just weeping, and I just began to sing praises over this kid, and God healed him and brought him back to life. And to me, that is confirmation. I believe that it is time. It's about time to start raising the dead, and it's been about time for a long dang time, because our God is still alive, and our God still raises life from death, and that's physical, that's spiritual, and he does some things that are so nuts that he will bring even those people that have never experienced things like that to see even greater things than these, which Jesus said. And I tell you, I say that's confirmation, and I've been praying for a long time that God would do something and increase my faith to the point that I would be able to raise the dead for the greatness of his kingdom, and so that I would be able to see him show off like that. And I cannot wait. And that was just a little bit of today. I'm glad you could share in it. I hope you're not freaked out, because I didn't grow up around that stuff, and I've never seen that before, but it's true, it's real, and our God reigns. Day 5, World Race Training Camp.